up, everybody? Welcome to the Tuesday Bonfire. Well, I'm going to have a few more join in this group chat later on, but yeah, we're mainly going to talk about, let's say, Netflix, the Chappelle controversy, Squid Game, as well as Let's Go Brandon and the whole, like, cultural war, political culture, and all that. I'm going to hop in a few minutes. But yeah, I want to show you guys some content from my Facebook feed. Yeah, man, I recommend you guys follow my Facebook because that's where a lot of the good memes are. Let me show you a few great memes from my Facebook as my fellow members of the community join in later. And as you see, yeah, that's my full name, John de France Pierre Clemons. Yes, that is my real name. That is my official birth name, John de France Pierre Clemens. And yeah, here's a video I shared on my Facebook feed. Gen Z is so spoiled nowadays. I remember playing Mega Man 2 and having to ask friends in the neighborhood for tips and codes. I'm giving my age away now. And here's another mention I made on my Facebook. And yes, I am going to bring up Red Notice. Red Notice on this Bonfire because I enjoy. Like I saw the film over the weekend. It was fun. It was a good old fun action movie with Ryan Reynolds and The Rock basically playing themselves, but otherwise it was a fun movie. And I might have Ira Carson, a fellow vet, hop in. Oh yeah, here's Beto O'Rourke hopping in the governor's race. Here's a good meme I want to share from my Facebook. Tupac, California knows how to party. California is burning in fire. What's up to my one viewer who's on the Google Meet stream? What's happening? We're having a Tuesday bonfire. Basically, me and a few other members of the community. We're going to talk about what's going on in the culture right now. You know what I'm saying? Or talk about like the Chappelle controversy. We're going to talk about Squid Game. We're going to talk about Let's Go Brandon. I'm going to make sure it's not too political, but I just want to talk about like Hollywood and all that, or like the movie industry is going on right now. And as you see, there's me tested negative for COVID after I got fully vaccinated since July. And some of the folks are laughing. And this guy Patrick Reagan says, "Make sure I got Lysol." I haven't joined in yet. Yeah, make sure I got Lysol. Ball and true, but those Clippers have a certain voodoo. Oh, he's making a dig at me being a Clipper fan. And I want to show y'all some of the negative comments I've been getting on my YouTube channel lately, mainly from anti-vaxxers. They really can't handle they can't really handle the fact that, like, I'm mainly on their side on most issues, but I'm vaxxed. Oh yeah, another funny joke I share on Facebook. The Lions are the best 0-8-1 team in NFL history. Oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers coming back from COVID. Oh yeah, and this talks about my trip in Jamaica, where it was impossible. It was basically impossible to find an NFL game anywhere. And there's a crazy Amanda, yeah, were they watching cricket? And I answered, nah, they prefer soccer, aka proper football. But yeah, let's go to my YouTube before they join in. And as you see, and here is Mike Pinkerton. What up, Mike?
How y'all doing?
Yeah, look at you looking all sharp and stuff, man. I know you got a point to make, right? You know what I'm saying, like a political point.
Yeah, I do. This is gonna be actually something I want to announce on the show. I don't know if you've heard about the redistricting going on potentially with the state of California.
Yeah.
Gerrymandering going on.
Mike, you know what? To think of it like being in Hollywood. Oh, hold on. Mike, Don is coming in. You know what? Being in Hollywood, I always thought it was dumb, like Hollywood being part of LA. It should be part of like West Hollywood, you know? Like West Hollywood and Hollywood be together. I never understood that.
As their own.
I don't know, Don. I never understood it. What's up, Don?
Hey, I'm sorry, I have a weird... Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you fine.
Yep.
Yeah, hey, good to see you guys. I'm sorry, something weird just happened with my computer on my end. Y'all can't see it, it's not interfering with my stream ability, that's good. But hang on one second,
Don, don't worry about it. We hear you loud and clear.
No, I know, like, there's something weird that's interfering with my ability to see y'all properly, is what I'm saying. So, like, hang on one second. Hey, I'll be right back,
Alright, cool. But, yeah, what you saying about redistricting and all that?
Yeah, so, anyways, one of the really big potential issues is the city's Seal Beach, the city of Los Alamitos, which are right on the border of Orange County.
Yeah.
They're in kind of basically they're called like the tent poles of the Orange Curtain. So some people are wondering whether or not they will become part of LA when they were once part of Orange County.
Yeah.
And a lot of residents who are Democrat voting or independent voting or Republican voting, Libertarian voting, all are still against becoming part of that district.
Yeah.
And even beyond that, there is a unincorporated community known as Rossmore, California. We are just over 10,000 residents as of the 2010 census.
Yeah.
And I'd like to show that because of the time we do not have a official representative government on that local level, we have Los Alamitos, which does kind of make a lot of decisions for us.
Oh yeah, it's like Orange County, huh?
But because it's and the thing is, though, it's an unincorporated community that doesn't really have a lot of say in the matter, and I think through a political action committee, which at the time I'm terming Rossmore PAC, the paperwork was filed.
You heard that? Yo, man, start your
it's filed.
You're gonna have an ad for all that stuff, right? You know what I'm saying? Like your whole like pack and everything, like having a nice little ad and all that. Here comes Don. Yeah, Don wouldn't know anything about like local Orange County politics, so yeah. But yeah, that's a good idea. But Don.
There you are.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
you still see me and hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Mike.
We're good.
You guys saw the Chappelle special, right?
Yeah, the closer.
You saw it too, right, Mike?
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, man. Like I was, man.
That's the one with
Yeah.
Say again?
Go ahead, Mike.
I watched it. I thought it was okay at some times. There were a few good jokes, but it wasn't like I just didn't. It wasn't as funny as the special before it.
Yeah, I mean,
the one where he's singing the what?
I don't know. It really felt like Chappelle didn't care. Like he really wanted to make a point against like the trans community. It felt that way to me. Like he really went hard against them. Like he really had the bone to pick. I don't know. I mean, how did y'all feel about that? It felt like the way to me. Like he really had wanted to nail the point home.
Freeman one more time for that opening bit. Like that recurring theme that you can always depend on to get a good hard laugh going into that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
your sound is Mike. Your sound is coming
trying to go after one community a whole bunch. And...
Yeah.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you now.
Hold on a second.
But yeah, how you felt about that, Don? How you felt about like a special?
Okay, let's take a look now.
I'm gonna let Don speak.
Off the top. I think we have Mike now.
No, I hear you. I got you loud and clear.
Okay. I'm actually with Mike in terms of just overall reaction to it. You know, it wasn't really Like, actually, of the 5 stand-ups, I think there were 5 stand-up specials total for the Netflix set, right? It was the 2 in Texas, right? And Equanimity and the Bird Revelation, and then this one. It's my top 2, or my top appearance will probably be the one. I think it was The Age of Spin.
Yeah.
Was one of the first 2. I don't remember if it was the first one or the second one that he put out, but that's still hands down my favorite one from that set. It doesn't Closer was not as good as that one.
I prefer the one before that. What was the one before Closer? I forgot what it was called. It was like that. I think it was like it had like a 4 or something. He went after Candace Owens on that one. What was it called? He had a special like after George Floyd, like around that time.
That's 846.
That 846. Yeah, it was more serious in tone, but man, he really nailed it on that one.
Yeah, that was the thing that he put out on YouTube, completely independently from Netflix. That
wasn't
really a Netflix thing. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I enjoyed that before the last special, but but you guys didn't really notice like his most controversial joke was space Jews. he like brought it up. He brought up something called space Jews earlier in the special, but most people didn't catch that.
Oh yeah.
You caught that?
I caught that one.
I mean, we have a lot of Jewish friends. Like you can catch that. Like that could be anti-Semitic.
It wasn't. I mean, it was good. Not bad.
That was a good. He really went into it with space Jews. And he went that after white folks too. You know what I'm saying? Like he was there like what white folks did meth and stuff.
Did I think a lot of the vids, yeah.
Uh-oh. Did we lose Mike again?
Yeah, we lost Mike again.
Well, I guess I can step in here on some level. Because it's, those specials really did cover a lot of ground. And it kind of goes without saying to the degree to which, yeah, Mike, we can still see you, sort of. Nope, I guess.
No, there you go. Broken up.
But anyway, those specials really covered a lot of ground, and it's just, it really kind of, it's really unfortunate the way that the public reaction has kind of been.
Oh, dude! I gotta show y'all some bits from this protest, man. It was crazy. Like another YouTuber came in, had a sign that said Dave is funny, and folks were like jumping on him. Like they told the guy to repent and all that. Like they took a sign and like broke it. And I captured all of the craziness after that too. It was crazy.
Missed that.
You missed it? Yeah, I'm gonna play the video in a second. I don't know. Hey, Mike.
Wait, are you gonna like throw up a screen capture of everything in this stream so we can see it, or like how do you do that?
Oh yeah, no, you can hear it. You guys can hear it.
Oh, okay.
If I can find it.
Usually on my show on Weekend Showcase we have a little picture-in-picture thing that's embedded into the thing. But anyway, never mind.
Okay, yeah, you gotta tell me about that afterwards. I can't. It's too.
We'll deal with that.
Yeah, I'll do it that later. It's too much bandwidth for my stream anyways. But yeah, it was wild, man. It was a wild protest. Like they took the dude's sign and just broke it. Yeah, but we can hear you, Mike.
Hey, Gary, okay. So, there's actually be a good time also to mention another issue that Rossmore does face that I do want to explore through the Rossmore Pack.
Yeah.
So we are located under a mile away from Joint Forces Training Base, which is a very large military installation that
Mike, let me give Don some context here. Like, he wouldn't understand, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like an Orange County, LA County issue. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't understand the context of that. Yeah, I mean, basically, like he wants to like split off a part of Orange County, LA County. You know Orange County, right? It's like very like conservative and all that.
Oh no,
I've been to California a lot.
Yeah. You know Don. You know Don. And Mike has his own little pack, and he's gonna start a movement to bring like his city into LA County.
No, to not
Wait, like,
the city in LA County.
Wait, are you talking about merging districts together?
No, I'm saying that actually for the time being, because it is part of the Los Alamitos Unified School District, The way the tax is set up is considered one of the best public school systems in the
Oh
country.
yeah. I see the idea now. Yeah.
It's kind of like how Germany does public transit, Los Alamitos does public schooling. You know what I mean?
I haven't been to Germany in a long time, but I'll take where you're going with the point there.
Yeah. I see exactly what you're saying, because I mean, like LAUSD. I mean, like there's like, I mean, I grew up like there's like Torrance and there's like LAUSD, and most people when they send their kids like to Torrance instead of LAUSD, because LAUSD is one of the worst like school districts in the country. And I see. I understand like moving like the tax dollars to like a different school district. Yeah, I understand that. Because education is very important. It really is.
Absolutely.
It really is.
So, I I generally try not to get into political discussions. JD will
I mean, it was pretty much the one political thing Mike wanted to speak about, but yeah.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
I mean, want to talk about.
Over this.
But
hang on, I was only going to bring that up as my context to mention that y'all don't need to remind me how, like, you know, culturally, like, important, you know, and just in general, forget culture, you know, really being on top of how things work in schools, you know, are, you know, like here in Virginia, like my home state is Virginia, you know, and we just had a massive governor election, basically.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got the school thing going on there too, huh?
Wait a minute, Mike, where are you located?
I'm in Orange County, California. I'm actually in Rossmore, that's within Los Alamitos.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm in Orange County, California. I'm preferring to stay in Orange County, California. However, when we don't have that representation, we have to find other ways to do it. And here I am.
Yeah, and it's interesting to hear you phrase it that way, because see, where I was going to go next is basically that, as you're both obviously aware, we just had a big giant. It was a nationwide election,
we know.
And a lot of that a lot of what was fueling that election was you know, how certain subjects are being taught in schools, how CRT, critical race theory, is being taught in schools. Sometimes, you know, depending on who you talk to, that was what was fueling a lot of that election. Mm-hmm. And I know y'all over in California, y'all just had a big thing with Gavin Newsom.
The recall. Don, I want to make a point about that whole recall. If like a Youngkin type ran in California, like we had a guy named Falconer, he would have won. I think he would have won. I mean, like the whole recall is 50-50 until Larry Elder jumped in. As soon as Larry Elder jumped in, like Newsom won easily.
Well, be all of that as it may, the only reason I'm bringing this up is to actually set up a question for Mike specifically. Like, how do you, Mike? What is your plan for like furthering your platform as far as and your cause, as far as like once, like this is gonna have to hit some ballots. Mm-hmm. Like, what's your approach to winning over people who may be reluctant to join you on this platform? Oh, did we lose him again?
No, yeah, I think we lost him again.
Yeah.
He's broken.
Oh, there we are. Wait a minute. JD, is this streaming live or are you just recording?
Yeah, I'm streaming live. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think I think it's because you have a slower internet than we do.
The current prior.
I can hear it now.
Yeah, sorry, Mike, you're popping in and out. Maybe this would be a better thing to be Oh, okay, now the video's buffering. Maybe this would be a better sort of interview to like pre-record, I guess, so that can be. Yeah. But do you have like at least do you have like
Can we doing this from? I'm talking. Can you all hear me?
Mike, Don, you're going to do a stream later, right? Like at 10?
11 Eastern. Yeah, the new trailer for
that's the 8.
No Way Home.
Yeah,
just dropped.
Oh yeah. Don, did you see the new Netflix trailer with Leonardo DiCaprio and
I would love.
Yeah, I'm all ready for it. This is like Miles Morales gear.
That's dope, man. Miles, you ready for that reaction, bro? You ready for that one, bro?
Pretty much.
I will also be ready. We're gonna watch that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go, Mike. Your sound is back on.
I'm gonna pop in another room for that. I swear, it's like not pop in and out. Once again, I do want to talk about Rossmore does need to work on its Wi-Fi infrastructure. I think that's a second priority. Priority one right now, though, is I think that Rossmore and Los Alamitos should be within Orange County for the time being, and I think for the foreseeable future.
So I guess I don't know if you heard. So Mike, I don't know if you heard my question earlier, but like, what is your plan for winning people over who may be reluctant to do this adoption into this merging of Alamitos, and you know what I mean? Like, what's your plan for that?
So first off, my goal would be to represent Rossmore in and of itself, which is a community of 10,000 people that do not have the highest level is basically we are under a supervisor. So they are working over way more than just us. We are over 10,000 people in a little under, or about 1.6 square miles. And we don't have representation. There is a chance that if it goes from Orange County to LA County, the tax bracket system will change, multiple issues with our schools will change, and a lot of things that Los Alamitos is and might not be. Regardless of whether you vote Democrat or Republican, don't vote, you are a libertarian. I think, though, for the time being, the Los Alamitos schools do best under that Orange County system and should stay as is.
Let's go, Brandon.
That's a big.
You know what, Mike? Yeah, the main problem you're gonna have is like money. It's all about money in California politics. It's all about who got the donor, who pays. You know what I'm saying? Like who got the money, who speaks. The money talks here. Yeah, basically.
I absolutely understand that.
But like that's kind of like that's only half of the problem. The half of the problem isn't so much like people. You have two halves of this problem that JD just suggested there. There's the problem of who's getting paid and then who's doing the paying. Because like I think JD, like what you're alluding to here is basically the cost of this. Like
yeah. You need donors. I mean, you need like really like high like millionaire donors like to even get the engine started. You know what I'm saying? Like I mean that's how the recall started because you got like a whole lot of like donor money for people like to get the signatures and get the recall started. But yeah, I mean you need like lots and lots of money. Because I'm gonna tell you like one of the biggest donors of the Newsom recall was Netflix. It was Netflix.
Oh yeah,
Wow. So, but then that begs the question: what was the end goal for that money? Like, it's not like because I'm reminded of this great meme that happened on that I saw on Facebook several years ago. It was like after I think the Packers had just won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And it was against, if I remember right, I think it was against the Cowboys. But
it was the Steelers, I think. Steelers. Yeah.
Well, anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is the Packers won. Where I'm going with this is there was a pie chart of the percentage of it was supposed to be a visual representation of the people who were happy about the outcome of that Super Bowl, and this really teeny tiny sliver of the pie chart was Packers fans, and then the whole rest of the pie chart was people who were happy their opponents lost. You know, so where I'm going with this is like the Netflix money that JD just talked about is like. It kind of begs the question of what was the purpose of that money? Is it money that specifically favors a specific?
I can tell you why. I can tell you why because Netflix made a whole bunch of money last year. I mean, if you look at the how much money like Netflix made last year, they made billions, dude. I mean, because look at this way. I mean, it was a pandemic. Most people were at home. Most people were like in their rooms on binging on Netflix all day, like binging on Tiger King. I mean, Tiger King was like the biggest show in 2020. So yeah. Netflix made.
Of course, that's a title that Squid Game now has, right?
Yep. Yeah. That Squid Game is the biggest show in 2020. I mean, you guys saw Squid Game, right?
I was really hoping 2021 would be the year of Snake Eyes.
No, it's the year of Squid Game, bro. It is definitely the year of Squid Game, man. I love it. I mean, that show was like. I mean, it felt like the Hunger Games. It felt like a bit like a Korean Hunger Games. But a lot better.
That's a fair assessment.
But a lot more entertaining. Yeah.
And, they're already working on that
second season. Yeah, I heard it.
Yeah, that's what I was going to mention next. Yeah, you beat me to it.
I don't know. How you felt about Squid Game, man?
No, and there's another Tiger King that's on the way too. I'm trying to remember. I think it's next week. Is it next week? If not, like the tail end of this week, there's another Tiger King.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna Google it right now.
Sure.
I didn't know that.
Whereas Whereas we need like this show needs like the equivalent of Jamie from Joe Rogan or Gary Delabate from Howard Stern. Like we need somebody to like pull up on the screen and then. Like,
well, I guess I'll be the
right?
Jamie right now. Honestly, Tiger King.
We also need to get really hostile with people.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be November 17th.
17th.
Yeah, the 17th is coming up tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah. Tiger King 2 is dropping tomorrow.
Oh wow!
There you go.
I did not know that.
How are you just not finding out about this? Jenny, you set up this stream to talk about. You set up the stream to talk about Netflix news, and you don't know that Tiger King 2 drops tomorrow.
I mean, I was too busy watching like Arcane, man. Like I wasn't paying attention. I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
All right. Anyway,
wasn't Tiger King? That was my favorite character in Squid Game. You know, Tiger King, the guy with the tiger mask.
Rim shot.
You know.
Where's the?
That wins tonight. That wins tonight right there. Pun of the night. Pun of the night right there.
There you go.
Oh yeah, Tiger King. That's the bad guy that he gets. Someone grabs his junk really hard and then holds him to gunpoint.
You know what? You can't make fishing as good as Tiger King. You just can't. It is the wildest story I've ever seen.
No.
You can't make fishing like that. Nor like January 6th, neither. You can't make fishing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that cute shaman guy. That's how it felt, man. It's just so surreal, like Tiger King.
Mm.
Yeah.
What a guy, yeah. He was, he was out there. Is Shaman King gonna be on Tiger King?
I hope so, man. I hope they have a Netflix documentary on Q Shaman, man. He's just a fascinating character, man. I mean, and then it turns out the guy is an actor. Yeah, what's going on, Don?
Yeah, no, whoops. My backdrop just fell down behind me.
oh yeah. Have you guys seen Arcane? Have y'all seen Arcane?
Not yet.
Oh my god. I ain't going to spoil it for you.
Hang on.
And Mike is off again.
Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm still here, just setting up my screen again.
It's all good.
Keep going. We're still live and in living color. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Right. Don is back. Mike will be back sometime soon. Hope so.
All right, cool.
But yeah.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled stream already in progress.
But yeah, man, like see, I can't spoil Arcane for you, but yeah, there's another cool Netflix trailer. I mean, I think you've seen it. It's with Jennifer Lawrence and Leonardo DiCaprio. You haven't heard of that one yet?
Yeah. I guess there's a second trailer that must have dropped then, because I actually saw the first trailer and covered that. I actually covered that in Weekend Showcase with my team. We do a live trailer reaction show on Friday nights, and we actually covered that a few weeks ago. I don't remember which week.
It's called Don't Look Up. Don't Look Up.
Don't Look Up. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that trailer has an all-star cast. I think it's like an Oscar bait movie. You know what I'm saying? Like one of those movies they have during the Oscars.
Mm-hmm.
He's back.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I have to correct myself. I don't think we actually got to it yet. My mistake. I'm just now remembering that we because we had a logistical thing come up that week and we had to push that. That was one of the trailers that we had to push, so we never actually covered that trailer yet. But it's good that they still have a bunch of footage that's still coming out for that movie. When is that going to hit Netflix, John?
When it's going to hit Netflix within I think December. It's going to be before Christmas. The 24th, right before Christmas.
All I know is that I think it's pretty safe to say that at least until Tiger King 2 drops tomorrow, we'll see what that does. At least it's pretty safe to say that this is still like Red Notice's #1 moment right now. I don't know. Have y'all been doing a bunch of talking about Red Notice?
Oh yeah. I mean, you've seen that movie. I mean, basically it was like Ryan Reynolds and The Rock and Gal Gadot played themselves, but it was so entertaining. I mean, who cares? It was entertaining.
Pretty much. Like, wait a minute. This is a heist movie with Black Adam, Deadpool, and Wonder Woman. Okay.
That's basically what it was.
Okay.
It was fun. It was a fun. I mean, it had no politics, had no message. It was just fun, you know. Yeah, I know. I mean,
Don, basically does itself. The marketing does itself.
That and Ryan Reynolds, The Rock, and Gal Gadot sell themselves. You know.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. The marketing does itself.
Star vehicle. Star vehicle. Star vehicle.
Pretty much. Mike, did you Red Notice yet?
I have not. It's basically like Green Lantern, Roadblock from G.I. Joe, and that one girl that's not the other girl, the other girl.
Interesting, you just went in the complete opposite direction from what basically the whole rest of the demographic for that film would immediately associate with those actors. Like, who even remembers the name of The Rock's character from G.I. Joe? Like, I'm impressed that you remember that.
I remember.
I'm impressed that you remember that.
I remember it.
I don't even remember it. That's my point.
See, you gotta be a real geek to really think about that. I mean, because when I think of The Rock, I think of Scorpion King.
That's true. Or Hobbs.
Green Lantern and what other Gal Gadot movies are there? I haven't seen.
I can't think of it. Yeah,
I should know this. I should know this. Other than Fast and Furious and Wonder Woman, God, I should know this. Why am I blanking on this? This is so embarrassing. Is this? Can we edit this out? Oh, crap, John.
Come on. What are you talking about? All right, I'm gonna Google right now. I'm gonna be the Jamie right now. I'm gonna be the Jamie right now.
Okay, here we
go. All right.
Green Lantern, Scorpion King, and one lady from the IDF that kind of scares you.
IDF. Well, she was on Fast and Furious 2009. She wasn't Fast 5.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. I don't think she was in. Was she in 6?
Yeah, she was in 6 too.
6?
Yeah.
That's right. That was the one she got killed off. That's right. You're right.
Mm-hmm. And 7. She was in.
Crap.
She was in a lot of Fast and Furious. She's in every Fast and Furious movie since like I think 5 or 4. Yeah.
So, did y'all watch those movies in like release order or chronological order?
I've only seen the last couple of Fast and Furious movies, so yeah, like 8, 9, yeah.
Yeah. See. Here's the thing: not a lot of people realize this. At least I'm pretty sure more people now realize it, especially since 7 came out. But they're not really in sequence. It goes because 4, 5, and 6. Those 3 films are technically prequels.
Mm-hmm.
To 3. So it goes 1, 2. It's supposed to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because we just got 9 this year. But it's really the correct order is supposed to be 1. It's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 3.
What?
Then 7. Then 8. Hobbs and Shaw. Then 9.
That's what I call convoluted.
Yeah.
Well, it could be the MCU. It could be worse.
No, that's not. Oh god. I mean, let's talk about the MCU. The MCU is convoluted too.
Listen. You need to keep track of the Marvel shows on Netflix. There's your segue.
Dude. Yeah.
And the movies, John, and the Disney Plus shows, of which we got a metric censored ton that were just announced last Friday for Disney Plus Day. I mean,
I forgot. There's also
we got time. Shoot, we got time to talk about it.
Basically.
Yeah.
But yeah. Are you guys? Hold on. Are you guys excited for the new Netflix shows like Moon Knight, She-Hulk, and all that? Oh yeah, Mike was left.
No, we totally lost that.
He'll come back.
I'm intrigued for She-Hulk. I'm intrigued for She-Hulk mainly because I like what was done with the 3 seasons of Daredevil. That Netflix had, and there's a lot of cross-pollination between She-Hulk and Daredevil in the comics. Hopefully, there's going to be some opportunity for
Don. Do you know if like that it's going to be like a Netflix type of show or like a Disney like Plus type of show? Yeah.
Oh, it's straight Disney Plus, but the main reason
Don, just talking about that, like Netflix shows have a whole different tone than like Disney Plus shows. I mean, like Daredevil is way different tone from like Captain Falcon, Winter Soldier. Yeah.
So, how much of the leaks have you seen for No Way Home?
No Way Home? I haven't seen that much really.
Okay, because I was going to make a response to that, but I don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, no, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. I mean, we could talk
already.
about like She-Hulk and like, I mean, now
Okay.
what I really want to see is Moon Knight.
All right, so, okay, so, all right. Let me just say the JD friendly spoiler thing then.
I want to smoke a little. Good.
Oh, that's right. You're in California.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. Hulk has a cousin. Spoiler alert.
Come on. I mean, we all know Hulk had a cousin, dude.
Yeah. I don't. You'll have to excuse me. I believe I left my vape pen in my other pants. So I got.
Oh, it's not legal. It's not legal in Virginia yet.
I'm actually not 100% on what the current laws are on that here right now. I don't smoke.
Yeah, I mean, in California,
So
it's
I
give
don't
me like
recall any of that,
cigarettes,
but-
so it's like, I mean, you can smoke whenever. I'm not gonna smoke on
Yeah.
YouTube right now. Like nobody will care. Like I won't lose on any advertising or any of that. But yeah, like going back to like Marvel and all that. Yeah, there's another Miss Marvel too. Like Miss Marvel will have her own series on Disney Plus.
Yes, Kamala Khan. That's correct. I think that last I saw that was going to be released by now, actually, tail end of 21. But I think COVID delays and stuff like that. They wound up pushing that forward probably to like I guess halfway through 22. I think was the last thing I saw.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's going to be a long and painful wait. I mean, depending on, let me see. I'm trying to remember. I think it was like. I think the movies, because the movies got pushed up too as well. Like the Doctor Strange sequel is going to be hitting in like May.
Oh yeah, from what I heard, like there's news like Doctor Strange is getting reshot.
Yes, I actually read about that earlier today. That's very funny you bring that up. The smart money is that there's going to be a bunch of little retroactive sort of references and re-inclusions of characters that we've met before under the auspices of we're in the multi.
Yeah.
Now, so everyone that we want, even if who we want is, or the version of the character that we want is dead.
Yeah.
So that's just this post Loki Brave New World that we're in now as far as the Marvel stuff is concerned.
Oh, Don, I gotta talk about Mike. He lost his connection. Yeah, he's gonna move to another room, so he might come back.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna do that trailer reaction like at 10 o'clock, right?
11 Eastern.
Yeah.
So,
8. I got you. 11 Eastern, so yeah. 8.
Yeah.
Yep, got it.
And that's gonna be over at the Weekend Showcase YouTube channel. Excuse me.
Okay, yeah. How you gonna invite me onto your channel? Do you got a link?
Yeah, I would have to invite you into that.
Yeah, just DM me the link to my Instagram.
Yeah, of course, and we'll go ahead and handle that way.
Yeah.
I'm hoping we can get. This is another reason why I'm really hoping we can get him back in here because this is like.
He might come back. He'll come back one of these times. I mean, it's going to take some time for Mike to come back. You know what I'm saying? Get the right sound and all that. But yeah, I mean, to me, MCU Phase 4, after Avengers Endgame, it felt like it jumped a shark. Like the quality went down. I mean, that's just my opinion.
What do you mean?
Now, what I mean, the only Phase 4 movie I've seen this year is Black Widow, because I'm not excited to see Shang-Chi nor the Eternals.
I saw Shang-Chi. It was actually surprisingly good. I was it. Here's the thing about Shang-Chi. How much do you know about the comics?
I know a bit about the comics. He's a Bruce Lee clone.
Sure, feels like an oversimplification, but okay.
I mean, think about the time he was created.
Yeah.
Come on,
all right,
dude.
which is technically true. Like that's basically what was the inspiration for that. What was his name? David Carradine. His work on Kung Fu.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Right. So there was multiple inspiration sources there. But anyway, it's as I was watching Shang-Chi, it felt like it's really hard at times not to look at that movie as basically just trying really, really hard to clean up Tony Stark's unfinished business.
Oh, so it was like after the end of Endgame, huh? Like the story, like the
oh yeah,
the plot. Okay.
This is very much post blip, and it feels like the Ten Rings could have been an organization that like a fourth Iron Man film would have covered, because that was the organization that in the first film. Remember, yeah. So like it really, this is what I mean by like it feels like this should be a Downey vehicle on a certain level. As an origin film, it's better. Don't get me wrong. It's there is one person from I don't want to spoil this because I know you haven't seen this. I know a lot of people watching this probably already have Disney Plus. They've probably already seen it by now. That it actually came out on Disney Plus on Friday. But there is one character from the Iron Man films that made a comeback in this film, in Shang-Chi. I'm not going to say who, but it just furthers the thought process of like this kind of feels like just mopping up a Stark mess yet again, which is a really easy conclusion to make given how much of the MCU, as far as the antagonists, as far as the bad guys, kind of can be traced back to something that Stark did.
I mean, if you really think about the MCU, Stark did create a lot of villains. He really did.
I mean,
look at Marvel Civil War. That was all Tony Stark, to be real with you. He was